Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
This is Richard.
Hello there. My name is Tom. I'm calling you from Pennsylvania. I'm looking for a pocket door lock, but with a 2 3/4 inch back set. And I was watching your video about one of them, and you were talking about all the installation stuff. And really, I just need to know if this thing locks.
Which item?
It's Dorex 2610 L2343.
So a 2610 is a passage function. There's no inherent security that's on this.
Okay, so that little thing that's popping out is just to pull the door open?
That's all it is. It is a funny little spring-loaded gizmo that you run your thumb over, and you can get it to pop out or go back in, and it's only an edge pull is what that does. So when you say lock, because that term is used, fast and loose, what exactly do you mean lock, or lockable, or key? What do you want?
So we have a pocket door that has, we bought a door at like the Salvation Army, not Salvation Army, what do you call it? Habitat for Humanity Restore. And it's a big, nice 35-inch solid door, and it pulls nice and easy across the pocket door system. We just want something to be able to pull it shut and then literally lock it, so somebody from the outside can't get in. It's not a high security. It's a bedroom. It's not a high security issue. It's just for privacy.
Sure. And you want to be able to govern that from the exterior, locked or unlocked?
The ones I've seen so far do have just a screwdriver slot, or you can put a corner in there, I guess, and unlock it if you need to.
Well, what I'm driving at is I stayed at a bed and breakfast in Asheville, and it was a big sliding door, and they had the ability for me to lock that, from the inside with a emergency release from the outside. But that's just a privacy function, and it would be considered impractical to govern that function from the exterior because you've got a funny tool that you're putting in there. So do you need to have? Do you want to primarily lock and unlock this door when the bedroom is occupied?
Yes.
Okay, so you need a privacy function is what you need. That is not a big whoop. Let's take a look. But the question ultimately becomes is what is your door already prepped for?
Yeah.
So if you've got a hole in the door already, that could, force you to stick with something like that.
Yeah. So it's got the hole for a regular doorknob.
Okay.
But it's a 2 3/4 back set.
Right on. All right. So let's get our high fives ready. The part number you want is 2642 L234.
That's interesting. So when I maybe I was typing lock. Hold on. 2610 keeps coming up when I just in my searches. But let me go to
Click the logo in the upper left-hand corner of the site.
Yeah.
And then in that search box, top center, type in 2642 and let me know when that page loads.
Oh, I got a lot of louvers, air louvers.
Okay, so the page loaded.
Yeah. Let me type in door.
Hold on, sir. Don't navigate away from there. So did louvers pop up?
They did at first. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Don't go anywhere. What color do you want?
Satin nickel.
Okay, so on page 1, scroll all the way to the bottom. The very last item is the item you want.
Okay. 2642 L23415.
That's your item.
Okay. Whoa. That's quite a front end on
Quite a front end.
there. Well, you got the two big round things that go in the hole, and then the other end of that with the locking mechanism looks like a little piranha or something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, it's not unlike the one you already have. It's just slightly longer and gives you the ability to secure that.
Okay. So is there a way to see the other side of this? I'm presuming the other side there's just a little switch left to right and locking.
Yeah, so when you look at that item, on the right side, there's a big map of the United States.
Yeah.
Look to the left about 10 inches, and then there's a video of me blabbing on about it.
Yeah, so I watched that about the 2610.
So this will show you the other side of the privacy function.
Okay. Interesting. So speaking of the map of the United States, why is there a little star over New Jersey?
Because that's where that would potentially ship from.
Okay. Oh yeah, it says it in red right there, doesn't it? It's real small. It does say ships from. Cool. I mean, that's not far from me. Okay, so you guys aren't you don't have a warehouse where you would put it in a box and ship it, like it would come from somewhere else.
Sometimes we do.
Okay. Ships in 10 to 15 business days. Oh, that hurts. How do I know when I can get it?
Well, the lead time's posted there, plus transit time. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't stock those at all. I'd have to bring it in from them. So there'd be no way for me to make that really move any faster. You need one, I imagine, yeah. So that would be the lead time, 2 to 3 weeks to ship.
2 to 3 weeks just to ship it out, and then however quick I pay for it to get here.
Once it ships, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I can pay for quicker. I can pay for 2 day or whatever, but still, it's
sure.
going to be
Where are you located in relationship to New Jersey?
In Pennsylvania, right next door.
So yeah, you wouldn't want to pay for 2 day when it's probably going to get to you in 1 just by ground.
I mean, if they ship it. Okay, so I don't mean to be a pain in the butt, but is there any way I can get this thing soon?
There are 2 answers
to
that.
Can I go
One is the truth. You can, but it's that Dorex is a Canadian company. That's going to come into their New Jersey the warehouse, and it's not stocked in New Jersey. And there are 2 answers to the question you've asked. One is the truth, and the other is not. There's just not enough call to have this item on the shelf, apparently.
So, yeah, I guess I get that. But if they make it, they got to have it somewhere.
They do, in Canada. Absolutely. Yeah, they submit a weekly stock order. It comes into New Jersey. Okay, Dorex material, we very occasionally sell these. They make some weatherized mail slots. They do some other items for aluminum storefront that occasionally we get. So coming out of Canada is where it will originally come from.
I see. All right. Well, I wouldn't ask this except that I'm in a pinch. Can I buy it directly from them? I don't mean to, cut you out and all that, but
yeah, it's 3 decades of learning how to sell hardware, and then at the end of the day, it comes down to not being able to monetize because of greater forces. I would encourage you to call them and go from there. They're just it's an easy internet search, Dorex. I understand. Construction has deadlines. This town wasn't built on a 6-week lead time.
I Yeah, so I have people, I basically modified a house to fit a bigger family, and I built a bedroom where there wasn't one. I had to use a pocket door, and I found this really cool door, and we put it in, and then we bought the hardware for it, just at Lowe's, whatever. Anyway, not realizing this door has a 2 3/4 inch back set instead of 2 3/8, and so I can't find this thing, and I got people, they're literally moving in like as we speak. And I got a bedroom that has no lock on it. So it's like, I got to get this done. It's like trying to help them out. But
if they're only going to be in there when it's occupied, you might just put a cabin hook. It's not elegant, but at least it'll prevent someone from walking in. And, temporarily.
Is that something that...
That's a trip back to Lowe's.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so the pocket door disappears completely inside of its casing, or whatever you want to call it, the frame. And so I can't have anything on the door at all. It's like really tight. It's an 1 3/4 thick door. So I can't really have anything on the door. So we were trying to think of other ways to do it. If there's other systems that with weird latches or something that could be like countersunk into the door, and then something goes into that hole, like some kind of hook goes into the hole into the door. Is that what you mean by a cabin hook?
No, I just meant like a hook and eye, just something that could work temporarily, assuming that you could encourage them to not push that door into the pocket and let it hang out an inch.
I see what you're saying. Like temporarily, yeah. Okay.
Just temporarily. There is...
So that might have to be...
There is another piece of well, the problem is you've got a hole in your door. That's the problem. Your door's already prepped. It's strange, about once a week now, someone calls and says, I got a great deal on a door. It's $50. I'm like, really? That door's like $500. And then it's got a weird hole. Yeah. And the lock's $600.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I paid $15. Well, I didn't even. The door was marked $15, and I got even a discount off of that because it was a certain day of the week or something.
Nice.
And put a couple coats of paint on it. It looks great. But now I have this door that cost me, $10 or whatever. But I can't lock it. So yeah, it's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just, I hear you. You might have to come up with something temporary and order the right item, or there are other locks that I can sell you. They're going to be orders of magnitude more expensive. They won't improve the lead time, and you'll have to reprep the door.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So, all right. Well, look, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Thank you. Thank you for the video that you put on there. That was helpful. Thanks for your time now and these suggestions. I probably will have to do this temporary idea, and I appreciate you thinking about that.
Yeah, it's just, I hear you. People need privacy. It's just, and actually that bed and breakfast, they did have a cabin hook on the inside. Just a hook and eye is all that it was. They had that on there. So it could be that they had a temporary solution as well.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Anyway, my name is Richard. If it comes to pass, let us know.
Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate your time.
Sure thing. Bye-bye. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.